Welcome, friends. Welcome to Kiss Up Cards, where I keep it simple, stamping up. And I'm Marianne, and I'm coming to you with my summer stash series. And that is so that I can use up my stash of pretty paper, encouraging you to use your stash of pretty paper, and sending cards and sharing kindness one card at a time. Now, I get all googly-eyed over pretty paper, and I love the cards that they make. It is just fantastic. And I've got a great card today that is going to use a lot of that paper today. It's a little bit more detailed or involved, not detailed, involved, but it makes a beautiful card, and it's called a banner fun fold. So here's the front of my card. So you can see I just have a plain piece, not a plain, but a decorative piece of designer series paper. I stamped happy birthday and fussy cut it out. And then when you open it, it opens like this. It's hard to catch it all on camera. Well, look at that. Isn't that cute? So it has designer series paper in the center, on each end, plus on the little squares. So I'm going to show you how to make this, and it's not complicated. It's just a little bit more cutting involved, and that's it. So let's get to my craft table. So I have the pieces to show you down here at my craft table, and there's a lot of pieces involved, but you know what? That shouldn't scare us at all. And you know what? I forgot to cut the inside designer series paper, so I'm going to have to get that out. So we have a card base. So when you take an 8.5 by 11, you're going to score it at 5.5 and cut it at 4.25, and it gives you this length of card. You cannot do it the other way, like when we do it the normal way, because this will not fit on. So this is what you're going to do. And then this piece is, of course, 4 by 5.25, always a 1/4 inch smaller. Isn't that beautiful? That's a new paper in the new in colors, but it goes so beautifully with the soft succulent, which is an old color that is in our main line. So, you know, even though it's a new color, it still goes really, really well. So I am going to have to pick 2 papers. All right, so I cut 2 more pieces. One I cut the same, and this is just the opposite side, but I'm going to use this on the inside of the card. All right, so let's glue this down. So what I find is when I'm making multiple cards is to do all the cutting at once, figure out all the pieces, do all the cutting at once. And now I do the stamping second. I used to do it last. And I don't know if this is direct. Oh, yeah, it looks better this way. So yeah, I find that like when I'm making multiple cards, probably when I'm making a single card, I might do the same thing. And then I do the assembly of everything. I've got all the pieces together, and I just find that this is what I've learned this summer. So we'll put this one up here and this one here. And I have 3 other, well, I've showed you one, and I have 2 other design ideas, and I'll walk you through what I did because not all are equal. In that I had some shortcuts or cover-ups, you know. Oh, this looks so beautiful on the succulents. Green. All right, so the next piece, whoops, that moved on me. There we go. So there we go. And oh, Good. Oh, you know what? It's the felting. I might have to just let that dry before. Like I did glue it down. Just let it dry before I touch it so we can work on the other stuff. So then I cut a piece that is 11 inches by 1 inch. So this is going to make up the banner piece. And we are going to score it at 2 3/4. Five and a half, and 8 1/4. So I have to bring my arm out. 8 1/4. There we go. Put that aside. So then we're going to fold it. We're going to fold it down, fold it back, and fold it back. So there is the short piece. So now we have it like this. And these pieces are going to fit on here like this. Isn't that cool? So now I have some of these cut out, and I think I'll put, these are so directional. Yeah, I'll put one here, and I'll put one here. And this like this. And, okay. All right, so I'll just take these off and glue these together. And then I'll glue them on here, so I'll show you that. You probably noticed that I had put glue on the back of this. No one's going to see that, but I wiped the glue off because I need to put the glue on here. I did that once before as well. So now to attach this to the card, oh, this, yep, see, this piece is not sticking very well. I should use tape runner. I'm going to use my tear and tape because it's got the felt on the back, and that is preventing it from attaching down and adhering, and I don't want it to fall apart in the card. There we go. I could have used my stamp and seal as well. It's not adhering down. And the stamp, because of the glue. All right, there we got it. There we go. Okay. So to attach this down, we're just going to put glue on the top of here. So assembling it is not difficult at all. And I'm going to attach it to the top of the card like this. Just make sure it's there. And then the bottom is going to attach down at the bottom like this. And then when you close the card, whoops, oh, I'm going to have to use tear and tape. The felt is really impacting this attaching down. I might use 2 pieces. There we go. Back move. Okay. Yeah, this has white flocking on it. It's called Velvet Meadow, and it's like a velvet on there. So yeah, Either I don't know if the glue would dry, but I'm not going to test that out. I'm just going to put some more this adhesive, and that seems to be working, so we'll do that. There we go. And then it folds down like this, and voila, you've got a card. So then I made a happy birthday banner, and I could put that either here or I could put it on the front. And I think because this has got a big, like a repetitive pattern, I'm going to put it on the front. Okay, so there we go, our banner card. Now I could fussy cut something and put it here. I could absolutely do that. I don't think I will. I will just leave it like that. And the envelope I already have done. I've just put a strip on here. I just had a small strip left. So there's card number 1. This was the card I showed you on the video. And I love this. I put the green and the brown together, and then I didn't have enough of this paper, so I went to the Timeless Plaid. So you can mesh 2 designer series paper packages together, and it makes it beautiful. This has blue, green, and brown, so representing the ground, the grass, and the sky. It's just gorgeous. I love it. And on this one, I did the envelope a little different. I just put this, I had a little piece of this, like I just cut an 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch off. And I thought, oh, this looks good this way too. So that was good to use up that little bit. This card, I didn't put anything on the front because the front, it covered it up. So I didn't want to cover it up. It looks beautiful as it is. All the bugs, you know, are doing something that is cute. And the happy birthday was just covering it up. So I put the happy birthday on the inside. Isn't that cute? And then these are just the Timeless Plaid put together because I'm running out of larger pieces of my Cute as a Bug, which is good. That is good. It means I'm using it up. I think this was like the last, pretty close. And then I went to the Storybook Friends. Now here is a cover up. This piece of paper kind of went wonky around the top here. So when I glued it down, you could tell it was not spaced properly. And I thought, what am I going to do? Well, I found this ribbon. This ribbon is really coarse, so it doesn't lend itself to tying a nice bow, but it does lend itself nicely to just being a strip on a card. So I just put a strip on each side so that it makes it that these edges are the same equidistance apart, and no one knows that it's not. It's a cover up. And then you open it up and look at this. And then I did a fussy cut. I just attached the butterfly to the saying. So isn't that adorable? I just found some Timeless Plaid that pulled in the colors from the carrots and this, and just did that really beautifully. Yeah, so that's so adorable. So 4 wonderful cards. So there you have it, friends. 4 banner fold up cards. Isn't that adorable? So here was card number 1. That is so cute. I love this. A little bit more cutting to do, but it lends itself to being a really beautiful card. And then the pop-up looks so gorgeous. And then this one and the pop-up, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's you know, coming down to some of the, you know, smaller pieces of paper are different. I'm putting colors together I don't normally would. And then this, just a monochromatic card. It's a new it's a new color. It's a new DSP. It is Peaceful Pine, but I have it on Soft Succulent, and I think it just comes together so beautifully. So those are the 4 cards. So what am I doing with 4 cards? I'm giving them away. How can you get 4 cards? Not earn them, just win them. I'm glad you asked. When you comment down below, you get a ballot in the draw. So every comment you make, you get a ballot in the draw. When you join my Facebook page, you get 5 ballots in the draw. Probabilities are increasing. But here's another one where you can increase your probabilities. Take one of the designs that I'm presenting and sharing in August, make a card and pop the picture in my Facebook group, and you will get 10 ballots. Oh, probability just went up again. So that is so cool. So you could really have your name on my wheel of names. I do a wheel and spin it and it pops up with the winner. And so, yeah, you could win this set of cards or the set of cards I made on Tuesday. Last week I made 2, I think, that are part of the August card giveaway. So yeah, this is my summer stash series. I want to share with you cards that I have made. So you get a set of 4 cards of your choice for that month. So that's part of my summer stash series. Now, I think I shared this last Thursday. I am going in for hip surgery on August the 25th. I am so looking forward to it. My body is so cranky these days. But I'm wondering so 2 things. I'm wondering if you would like to send me a card, a get well card. Plus, my birthday's coming up on September 5th. So if you want to send me a card for that as well. And then what I will do is showcase your card on my videos in October. And so that will be really cool. I love sharing ideas. So it's not just my ideas, then it'll be your idea that I share as well. And those encourage other people to do that. So if you're willing to do that, please do that. Email me or drop me a Facebook message requesting for my mailing address. Maybe put a few little bit more details instead of just, can I get your mailing address? Because I'll ask inquisitive questions. Who are you? You know, because we get a lot of scam things, right? So, but there's no pressure to do that. Secondly, I'm not sure because of in the timeline before the surgery and after the surgery, I'm still committing to 2 videos a week. I'm still committing to that, but it just might change. It might be a Monday and a Friday or a Monday and a Thursday. I'm just not sure. It depends on how I feel. My plan is to have the videos ready before I go for surgery. And it's when I remember probably to post them. That's the thing, is my memory. So, yeah, just maybe hit the notification button down below if you haven't yet, and then that will notify you of when my videos go up. So thank you for joining me. Get in on the draw and just enjoy the rest of your summer, and maybe sneak in a card or 2 to make and share kindness 1 card at a time.